am Peggy Kelly with the Mighty Santa Paula Times, and it's Thursday, March 3rd, and our guest today on Good Morning Santa Paula is John Marquez, the maven of the Chamber of Commerce. He's the director of the Chamber of Commerce, executive director, CEO. I'm not too sure what, all of the above.
So I got my hand in everything. So.
How's it going, John?
Good, Peggy. How are you?
Good, good. I know that you're very, very, very busy with a lot of upcoming events.
Yeah, as things are opening up, it's getting busy really fast, as you can see as well. I'm looking at your paper and all the fantastic work you're doing as well. You see a lot of things happening now.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got, I think really notable is the new Spring Festival. It's going to be, what's the date on that? That's later.
Yeah, that's March 26th, it's Saturday. It runs from noon to 9 p.m. It's our first big event of the year. It's a new event. We're trying something a little different this year. We were given access to, or we were allowed to use the Kmart parking lot for several events this year. So we're working with the property managers there. And so we're trying a new event. We're going to have a day-long celebration of music, food, kids zone, arts and crafts vendors. We've got 3 fantastic bands that are playing. We have House Arrest, our local band, local favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the band Cool Clip that actually played at our Hot Summer Nights last year.
Yes.
Headliner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we have the band Solo, the Santana tribute band from Southern California.
Really great. Mm-hmm. They're
Yeah.
all great.
Yes, so we have an outstanding lineup this year. We have Steve Perez, who's a local radio DJ. He's going to be our host.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's going to be a day-long celebration just to get things kicked off. The timing's perfect as things are lifting. So we have 7 food trucks. Francis Farm is doing a kids zone.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's fenced off, we are going to be charging this year for this event. It's a larger scale event. We're charging $10 admission. Tickets are on sale right now at the chamber website, santapaulachamber.com. We do have some on-site parking that we do charge for. That's $10 for parking, but we do have free parking over at the college area. So a block over is the college parking lot. So we will have that available too. So there should be plenty of parking. But it's going to be a great event. I mean, we've been dying to have a big event. I think the last big one we had was in August. So now that things are gotten much better, it should be fun.
Yeah, wonderful lineup of music too. Now,
Yeah.
is there going to be seating there? Should people bring maybe a stadium chair? Or?
They can bring a chair if they'd like. We will have tables and chairs available for meeting, but we're encouraging people to bring their own chairs.
Okay.
But we will have a beer area there. People can grab a beer and whatever beverage they prefer. The food will be right there by the stage area. So we're only using half the lot. People don't realize how big that lot really is when you walk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to use half the lot, the other half will be for parking.
Yeah.
So we're still working out a few logistics on it. We are doing a walkthrough back tomorrow. But we're pretty much ready to roll. It's been a while for an event like that, so it's a little rusty. So we're actually hitting it hard this year because we're actually simultaneously doing a second event too. That'll be coming up as well in April. So we're going to do a Santa Paula beer seltzer and more walk downtown. Kind of similar to the Core that we did a few years back. So we're bringing back that element. It's still in the works right now. We haven't officially announced it yet. So, but we will be probably in the next couple of weeks. So that's a new event. So we kind of do 2 things simultaneously amongst all the other things we're doing.
Oh, absolutely. And then April 2 means the return of cruise night.
Yes, April 1st. We met with the leaders of Cruise Night yesterday, in fact, and we're going to add a couple different elements to it this year.
Interesting.
We're actually looking at extending the Cruise Night area up through Mill to the farmers market this year. So we're trying to work out the logistics because we always go to the alley. So what we're doing is we're working on moving it all the way to the farmers market to Santa Barbara Street.
Okay.
So we'll still have the same footprint, but we're just going to extend it a little more. A lot of people last year from the Cruise Night came up to the market anyway, so we're like, let's see if we can just add some additional cars this year.
Oh,
So
that,
we're gonna try it. We're gonna actually have a band near the gazebo area. So we'll have not only a band there, there'll be a band at the clock tower. I think Anna Sider's gonna have entertainment as well. And we have our usual band that plays down over there between Mill and 10th. They play in the alcove there. I still don't know what their names are, but so there's gonna be live entertainment throughout the whole footprint. So yeah, so we're going to try and add a little bit more to it this year. We're going to add some food trucks up by the gazebo area. So it's always a challenge sometimes trying to get a spot at a restaurant there. Yeah, so we're going to give people an opportunity to come up and get something at the farmers market too. So people just and the Glen Tavern is also going to contribute to this as well. So they're going to be a player in it too. So we're going to just try and add a little bit to it, make it a little special, a little more special this year.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, well, I can't wait. And like you said, that's April 1st, so that's a Friday night. And there you go. Now, we also have Santa Paula Beautiful Arbor Day celebration. And I believe that's what, March 12th?
March 12th. The city of Santa Paula received 65 trees, as you know. That were donated. So the city has reached out to several organizations, including American Blue, which is one of the main sponsors of this. And we have organized numerous teams throughout the city. There are locations such as Los Gatos Park, Teak Park, Obregon Park, and Santa Paula and Santa Barbara streets from 10th all the way to Palm. 65 trees will be planted there. Gary Naselroad, as you know, is the president of American Bloom. He actually has been walking the streets of Santa Paula over the last several months, identifying these locations, and so we're pretty much ready to go. So it runs from 9 to 12 on Saturday the 12th. We're going to meet at Las Gatos Park at 9 o'clock for a ceremony, and from that point, at 9:30 we all go to our locations, and it'll take about an hour and a half to plant the trees in each section, and then after that,
it's pre-dug.
Everything's pre-dug. We just have to put it in the hole, put the drainage pipe that we're going to do, cover it with dirt, and we move on. So the city will be hosting a lunch right after that for all the volunteers from 11 to 12. So it's going to be a great day. It's a little different Santa Paula Beautiful Day than we've normally done because we're specifically doing trees, but I know the city's going to do another Santa Paula Beautiful in the next month or two. On top of that, to do other stuff that we normally do.
Well, that's plant trees. That's really just, you couldn't ask for anything more. Yeah.
Yeah, I know when I talked with Gary, he said I could plant another 65, 70 trees because I got other spots. So he's challenging the city to plant some more trees. But we are going to have a workshop this Saturday from 9 to, it's going to be about 8:30 to 12, maybe not 12. But we're going to do a little PowerPoint for the leads and anybody that wants to come and learn how to do this for the next week. And then we're going to be planting the tree actually at the community center.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so we're going to do a kind of an example to show our leads what it looks like. So that happens Saturday morning.
Okay.
So, and people who want more information, they can visit the City of Santa Paula's Parks and Rec Department Facebook page or the website, on the city's website. It will have all the information on it.
Absolutely. And the city website is spcity.org.
Yes.
Yes, it's easy peasy, as they say, and they are looking for volunteers, so when they want people to sign up, so
yes.
That's great. That really is. Now, let's take care of the fun things, and we'll talk about business, But now we've done cruise night. We're all set with that. We've got let's see what's happening with our museums.
I know the museums have several new events coming up. I know the Art Museum's got a new exhibit I think they're doing as well. We have the Ag Museum, which I can see right over here. I know they're doing a lot of stuff, and they have free entry now through the end of the year. We have the first Sunday coming up this weekend, and that's the Aviation Museum's got some stuff going on, the airport in general. So all three museums, it's great to see that they're up and running, and they have programs that they're doing and some exhibits. Hopefully at some point we get the Oil Museum back in action too. So that we'll know more about that soon. So, but it's good to see them all back doing things.
Oh, absolutely. Now, speaking of this farmers market, you're going to be launching a concert series, I believe.
Yes, starting this Friday on the 4th, we are going to have our first concert. We'll have a live band the first Friday of every month, and that kind of ties into cruise night because we will have a band at the end of cruise night. But we'll have our first band. It's Karen Eden and the Bad Apples. Kind of ties into the farmers market. So it'll be the first time they're playing here. We'll be set up in an area. We're gonna have a new area by Mill Main that we'll set up. And yeah, every first Friday of every month, we're gonna have a band and we'll play 2 to 3 hours, depending on what they'd like to do. So it's the first of many things we're going to be doing. We will have a nonprofit day, and that first one is March 25th, and that's open to any nonprofit that'd like to come out and sit at a table or something to show what they're doing in the community. It's all free for them to come and do that. It'll be ongoing on the fourth Friday. For the most part, it'll be the fourth Friday. We're looking at doing a kids weekend where we'll have some activities for kids, and we're looking at doing a few other things as well. Plus, we're in between there. We're going to do our regular open market where we expand the market with other vendors as well. So we're going to have a rotating events every week to try and create some more excitement. The market's getting busier. We're adding new vendors. So the weather's helping. Even though I think they said it might rain tomorrow, but we're looking at the time will change, so it'll be nice. So we're looking for good things for the market this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, it certainly is. And boy, we're constant shoppers there. They've got wonderful things. They really do. Now, Chamber Awards. You're starting to think about opening up the nominations for the Chamber Awards.
Yeah, we'll be posting something next week about the nominations. That we'll do some public nominations for Citizen of the Year, which you're our reigning Citizen of the Year, our only two-time winner. So thank you for that. Well deserved.
Yeah.
But we're going to have Citizen of the Year, Business of the Year, Nonprofit of the Year, and a Community Service Award as well. Those will be the public nominations, and then we may honor some other people and create some other awards. We're actually working with the city and possibly creating some other types of awards too. So the date is May 19th, Thursday, May 19th. That's when the awards will be. It'll be at Palazzo. We'll announce the time and everything else as we get a little bit closer. Probably sometime in April, we'll announce the actual awards. But look for the nominations, and I'll be working with you about getting some information there at your place. Probably we'll see it come out next Wednesday. That's kind of the target date, but sometime during the week next week, and I'll definitely let you know. So, yeah.
Now, speaking of Business of the Year, small businesses this time are being targeted by a new grant program. I think it's very clever and very needed.
Yeah, the Ventura County's done a fantastic job of getting funding out to our local businesses, and they've done it very creative throughout the entire last couple of years. They've supported numerous businesses, large and small. They've supported, chambers, other nonprofits. So they've been very creative. But this is a little different. They're doing micro business grants. And it's for any business or nonprofit that earns less than $50,000 a year. They can apply for up to $2,500 grant. So it's really simple to do. They can go to bcbusinessgrants.org. They click on the link. It's a pretty simple application to fill out. And they're eligible. Hopefully they're eligible. They meet all the criteria for that. It's very simple to do. When they go on there, there's actually a number they can call if they have any questions on how to fill it out. And if anybody has any questions, they can always contact me here at the chamber, and I can walk them through it as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I know the chamber's been very involved with the county in these things, and they've been so vitally important and made it great. Businesses pull through because of the help they've received, and we're able to regain traction now. And so, without the help, it would have been nowhere. So what I particularly like about this grant program too is the fact that it's targeting the real small ones, the artists. They say you can help the artists. You just have certain things to prove that you have a business and that you have an income, and that's hairdressers, salons, all that other stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the independent hairdressers that have their own business within the business are eligible too. In fact, I spoke with somebody the other day, and I mentioned this about to her, and she didn't had no idea about it. So she's going to look into it as well. So, because a lot of them haven't really been doing much over the last year or so, so it really gives them an opportunity. And in 2019, there was really nothing happening for them either. So they've got a couple of years without really having substantial income coming in. So, I mean, it's $2,500. It doesn't seem like it's a lot compared to what they've been getting, but for a small independent business, that's a lot. That could be a lot, and that's the difference of maybe rent or something for the
buying some new equipment. Buying. Even artists need brushes.
Exactly. So it's great, and this is they said they're going to try and continue this with other things as well. So as they continue to get funding. So we're constantly working with the county. In fact, there's a meeting tomorrow about some additional grants that may be out there for the county. So we're going to be talking with them and just trying to provide as much information and opportunities as we can for our community.
Yeah, the chamber's really been a leader in communicating with the community and the business and the individuals. So I compliment the chamber on all of that.
Yeah, thank you. I have an outstanding team. I can't do it alone. I have an outstanding team that's going out and doing a lot of that. So and it's not just that they're helping our Hispanic businesses. They're helping everybody. And they don't even have to be chamber members. We're helping everybody right now.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and it's the chamber deserves a lot of credit. The chamber deserves an award.
Unfortunately, I can't give myself an award, so that's
you have to chamber of the year.
Well, there's only one that we can nominate that'll win. So yeah.
Well, John, as always, thank you so much. I know you have a meeting, so I'm gonna tear myself away. But I always appreciate you coming on and letting everybody know about the fun things and the serious things, and we appreciate it. And I expect to speak to you again soon.
Yes, thank you, Peggy, and thank you to everything that you do for our community as well.
So once again, I'm Peggy Kelly with the Mighty Santa Paula Times. Our guest today has been John Marquez with the Chamber of Commerce, the Santa Paula Chamber of Commerce. And if you'd like to watch this, it'll be broadcast on cable channel 10, also on KABYTV.com. If you watch it on YouTube, be sure to like us and subscribe, and that helps us bring more broadcasting to you. So everybody out there, have a wonderful weekend. Stay well, stay safe. We might get some rain. Be careful in the rain. And just have a good weekend. And we'll see you next week. And thank you so much. And thank you again, John.
Thank you.
Okay.